Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 2. I was taking a quick look, and I think that the quest for Nira might be a better choice to go through right now. Looks like it takes some time to trigger an Omen's quest, so I'd probably need to just, like, rest for a few days or something like that in town. So I kind of want to wait on that one until I'm done with other stuff that I don't need to specifically wait around for. I think I have a few others that I could do that way too. I suppose I could go do the body parts for the oh no, it's just peasants. All right. I see a bunch of people around here at the entrance, and I'm like, uh-oh, am I gonna get into an encounter or something? Nope. I haven't been to Watcher's Keep yet. I guess we could go visit that first, see what we got there.
Rumors of ancient ruins and incredible treasures often reach the ears of the party as they travel the length of the Sword Coast. But no tale is so lucrative as that of Watcher's Keep. The ruin still stands, it is said, and a religious order known as the Knights of the Vigil have made a call wide and far for heroes to aid their dangerous cause. Details are scarce, and curiosity leads the party quickly to the glade of the keep itself, a deserted place that whispers in the wind of the most ancient evils.
Alright, I wasn't actually expecting to get a little bit like this. I think someone said that this is kind of like the Durlag's Tower of this game. I don't know.
Without hesitation.
I think we'll rest. There we go. These are runes of warding. They speak of the imprisoned one and are sealed with Helm's symbol. Okay. I guess we can just see what's going on here. Hello.
As always, the pleasure is mine.
Has Helm brought you to us to aid our mission? You must speak with our revered leader, Brother AuldDragon.
Okay.
This will not take long.
Good day to you.
There's little I can do to help you, child. Speak to Brother AuldDragon. He is the one who leads the Knights of the Vigil. Okay. Hello?
The Child of Baal has come. We had hoped that our call for aid would draw you here. Praise to the Watcher for hearing our prayers.
I'm not a big fan of people actually wanting me to go someplace specifically because I am a child of Baal. Praise be to Helm.
Does this mean we have a chance, AuldDragon? Does this mean our duty is not lost to us?
Be at peace, Sister Garlina. Helm and Dreda is yet to hear our story, let alone agreed to aid us. We get ahead of ourselves here. Please accept my apology, Helm and Dreda. Watcher's Keep is a long journey from any nearby settlement, and your trip could not have been an easy one. I'm in a hurry. Get on with it. Get on with it? What do you want? I'd be happy just knowing who you are and what you want. You're an inch from death, fool. Stop falling all over yourself and say something interesting. I'd be happy just knowing who you are and what you want. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Brother AuldDragon, currently the leader of the Knights of the Vigil. We are a small sect that was given a most solemn charge by the Vigilant One, Helm himself. A charge we are unable to fulfill, sadly. Indeed, Helm appeared to us during the time of troubles, when all gods but he walked Faerun as mortals. A great evil had been imprisoned, he said, and we were to be its keepers. Watcher's Keep, this ruin you see before you, was once a great prison for the most terrible foes of the gods. It was abandoned for many, many centuries until Helm came to us with his news. The old prison would not hold this great evil for long, he said. Our order would have to maintain a vigil, to watch for the day when the evil would begin to break the great seals and escape. That day has come, Helm and Dreda. The great evil struggles within. Oops. The great evil struggles within as infected watchers keep to the point where we cannot bypass the creatures and foul magic that blocks our path. It is our shame that we are too weak to get to the lower vaults and enact the ritual that will strengthen the old seals once again. Our need is obvious then. We need a group to enter the keep and descend to the lower vaults so they may repair the mystic seals. Might you do this, Elmandretta?
Just what kind of creature is imprisoned here? No, forget it, I got better things to do.
We do not know. Helm called it the imprisoned one only, saying it was a being of great cunning and power, enough so that Helm himself was forced to deal with it.
Interesting. A god was forced to deal with your imprisoned one. No ordinary apparition, this.
If enough of the seals remain unbroken, however, the imprisoned one need not even be encountered. We just do not know. That is why our need is so dire, Elmandretta.
I'll help you, but I need to know what to do.
You will aid us? Ah, praise to Helm!
Praise Helm, he has answered our prayers. No, I have answered your prayers.
Thank you, Elmandretta. Brother Pole will give you what you need and explain. Come, let us ascend to the top of Watcher's Keep.
Boop, and we teleport.
Here, we are atop the ancient prison at last. Before us is the entrance into its first level. The first obstacle towards reaching the lower vault.
You know, this is going to open and reveal Baby Yoda.
In order to enter, as well as leave, you will need the proper holy symbol. Talk to Brother Pole. He is our elder and can give you what you need, as well as to answer many of your questions. I know a fair amount of lore about the old seals within, the evil that has infected this place, however. That I know little about. Any supplies you need can be acquired through Sister Garlina.
You may have access to all the resources of our order, Elmandretta, at a fair price, of course. Would that we were wealthy enough to offer it to you for free.
May the Vigilant One walk by your side, Elmandretta. I pray that your god's blood lends you power enough to ensure your success. We all do.
Yeah, look, see, there's Baby Yoda in there. Can I actually try to close it? I wonder. Alright, journal has been updated. Watcher's Keep. Let's start by talking to you, then. You may have access to both our healing skills and supplies, as well as whatever equipment we have in store, Elmandretta. Come, I will show you what we have available in our stores. Darts, throwing daggers, throwing axes, arrows +1, bolts +1, bullets +1, potions of healing, potions of extra healing, 10 of them. Heroism, infravision, strength, grease, other various spells of various sorts. No alignment. I do not actually know that one, so I'll go ahead and buy one. Monster summoning 3. Darts +1, Firetooth +4. One of the most powerful crossbows in the realms, Firetooth has no need for ammunition, as it automatically launches magical bolts of fire. I feel like this one was added to the game with this. Like there's a difference between things that were added in after the original game and things that were in the game originally. Like, you can see that this around there is very odd looking. When no bolts are equipped, the crossbow fires missiles that are treated as +4 for the purposes of determining what enemies they can damage. Missiles receive +6 to hit, including the bonus listed below, and deal a total of 1d8 +4 missile and 2 fire damage. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. 1d8 +6, essentially. Short Sword of Mask. That is extraordinarily expensive. This blade is highly prized by those who serve the Shadow Lord, as well as any who engage in shadowy business. A 15% chance per hit that the target is entangled for 4 rounds. I mean, it's a +4 weapon, which, like, that alone is pretty good. Also, yoink. Potion case. All right, any spells that would be good for you, Airy? What exactly is my chance to do this again? 95%.
Now? Please, come on. Pretty, please.
There we go. Alright. Not sure exactly how many potions this thing can hold. But I can hold that many at least. And I do have some other potions laying around. I guess we'll go with these. Put these away. For now. I'll leave those on Minsk for now at least. Leave those on Jahara for now at least. Alright, do I want to do this right now? I don't know. You apparently are dual-wielding maces. You know what I do want to do? Try a little stealthy pilfering.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
You're not going to let me steal anything, are you? Game.
I have made something mine and none
Oh.
the wiser.
I'll take that. Well, I mean, we got a couple items, which isn't bad. Okay, let's talk to Brother
Well
Paul.
done.
Helm's praises upon you, child, for your aid. As Brother Odrin said, there are two things you will need within, and I shall give them to you now. The first is a holy symbol that shall allow you to pass through the seals of the prison. Do not lose it, child. Without it, you cannot enter the keep, or if you are within, you will be trapped forever. The second item is the ritual scroll which will repair Helm's seal upon the keep. It need only be read aloud in the presence of the imprisoned one. You require no special training to do so. Vigil Stone and the ritual scroll. Reaching the imprisoned one is the difficulty. Watcher's Keep was built many ages ago to contain great horrors that walked Faerun, but it was abandoned centuries before Helm restored its purpose. When Helm came to us, he asked half of our order to sacrifice themselves, to become spirits guarding the keep, and adding to the ancient seals that were already in existence. The spirits will guard against all who enter. They cannot be reasoned with. Add to this the evil which has been drawn to this place by the infection of the imprisoned one. All these obstacles must be bypassed.
So in other words, I have to kill the spirits of your former brethren, huh?
When you finally reach the lowest level, you must open the final seal to gain access to the imprisoned one himself. I do not know what state he will be in. Read the ritual quickly before he attacks. Have you any other questions for me then, child?
How many levels are there in the keep?
I believe there are 5 separate levels within the keep, the 5th of which is the lower vault that allows access to the imprisoned one himself. Each will have a seal that prevents access to the next level. I know little of what manner of seals are in place, however, or how they might be overcome. They are meant to prevent simple access, however, so unlocking the seals will not be simple.
Alright, how do I get into and out of the keep?
The entrance to the first level is here at the top of the keep. You may only enter and leave through it with the holy symbol in your possession, of course. The other levels all have doors that exit out to the side of the keep, but their seals may only be unlocked with the holy symbol from within, not from without. Once they are opened, however, you may re-enter through them.
Why do I not just destroy the imprisoned one and get it over with?
Oh, no, no! The imprisoned one must not be killed, if indeed he even can be. Helm has strictly forbidden us from even attempting, although I do not know why. Perhaps death would be too... Perhaps death, too, would be a form of freedom.
Is there anything you can tell me about what lies within the keep?
Very little, child. We have been into the first level, combating the creatures that assaulted us, but we were driven back before we could examine the first seal. It is an ancient archive and temple long unused. Maybe a temple to Helm, I do not know. I did not get enough time to examine everything. I would suspect, however, that the clerics that once existed within were able to access the second level in some manner. Many of the old tomes within seem to be in good condition. Perhaps somewhere there may be found more information on the other levels and their seals.
No, I'm good.
As you desire. Helm's blessings upon you, blessing upon you, child.
Alright, well, I mean, I guess we could do this. Let's, Oh, hi, shimmery, glowy thingy. Alright, so that is where we were. I kind of want to explore around the exterior in case there's any monsters that we want to fight before we actually go in. Okay, so that is the edge. Alright, so we have a bridge here. Or a dock, I suppose, as the case may be.
Yes? Certainly. Without doubt.
Alright, maybe I'll just explore with Almudretta. It's a lot faster this way.
Quickly and precisely.
Okay, so this probably leads up to one of the entrances. Yep. Yep, locked. That's going to be another one. That's going to be another one. So I'm going to assume that that's level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4, and there probably isn't an exit for level 5. Unless it's down here. Okay. Or maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or something like that. I don't know. No monsters outside. Actually, kind of surprised about that. Alright, I have no idea what's inside. But I suppose we could just hop to it.
Without hesitation.
Can't look at any of these things. Alright. In we go. If it feels too difficult, we'll back out and do some other stuff.
This will not take long.
Knock, knock. Strange runes of warding are inscribed on the floor and walls around the doorway, though whether the purpose is to keep people out or keep something in is unclear. A warning above the door proclaims, caged within these holy walls, the imprisoned one forever lies beneath. Alright, let's go to the side door first. Archivist. Hello. How are you, sir?
It must be done.
Cold, so very cold.
Well, I mean, it is winter, so... Gee.
Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
I misclicked.
Fleet of foot and all that.
Alright, we got some bracers, bullets, arrows, non-magical stuff, and poison antidotes. Grab those. Arrows of piercing, bolts +1, bullets +1, unknown bracers. Huh, not usable by evil characters, huh? Hit points plus 10. Defenders of justice are ever eager to acquire another tool, which may be used to thwart the machinations of evil. However, these particular gauntlets can only be worn by a warrior of the purest heart. Paladin's bracers. Purest heart, and yet they can be used by lawful good, neutral good, chaotic good, lawful neutral, true neutral, and chaotic neutral. Bard, not usable by bard, cleric, druid, fighter, mage, monk, ranger, shaman, thief, barbarian. Yeah. So why can, like, they can be used by paladins, but that looks like a battery. This religious symbol of Helm allows you to pass through the wards guarding the entrance to the imprisoned one's dungeon. This is a scroll provided by the Knights of the Vigil to reinforce the seals keeping the imprisoned one in the dungeon. I think I had some potions in here. Yeah, potion of invulnerability. Okay, well, it's not exactly a... I guess I'll give you a second one of these then. Not exactly a reward that I'm happy about. I mean, I'm not, like, you know, unhappy about it, but it's like, I don't have a paladin in my party. There may have been some others on there, I don't know.
Yoshimo is willing.
Not exactly going to go through the whole list to see who can and can't use it. That, I believe, is Wand of Sleep. Alright. 300 some gold, or almost. Also, Minsk, you hold on to that. You know what? Let's give these to Eri. Wand of Sleep. It's not saying that it's acting exactly like the sleep spell, so I'm going to assume that it can work on other things. I don't know.
You're right behind me, right?
Tell me, Harper, who was who with your parentage? Father the Darthier, Mother the Rivel, or Father Human, Mother Elven? It's always confusing with crossbred mongrels.
Vaconia, you know that I'm a half-elf too, right?
Two people in love, swine. A reign not likely to soak your parade of scabbed obscenity anytime soon.
Fun times. History of Shadowdale 2, History of Shadowdale 1, History of Sembia, and History of Shadowdale 3. I actually did go through my books and see which ones I needed. And holy cow, I needed like everything from Shadowdale except for 6. So yeah, that's actually pretty good. Alright, first of all, yeah, I'll give them to you for now. I mean, there's a shop right outside. I can sell these real fast, so it's not a big deal. Sembia, I don't.
Very well.
I don't think.
Hiya.
No, I don't. All right, 365 gold. More histories of Shadowdale. Excellent.
It will be done.
There we go. All right. More books that I need. Okay.
Certainly.
Hi, Stone Golem.
Fear to no effect? Fear is for those of no confidence.
There we go. Alright, only Minsk got injured, which he can regenerate up on his own.
Direct me as you will.
In evil. Cover your nose, boo. We will leave no crevice untouched.
A Shadow Fiend. Also, a couple Wraiths.
What is it?
You will fall by my hand!
Vitos!
Dang it. Another level. Lots of level drains for Minsk. Okay. Well, that was annoying. Let's
Be done.
get out here. I wonder if he is still gaining XP from that.
Jacques.
Okay. He has had all of his levels restored. That's good.
Certainly.
We have another door down here. Alright. Well, first of all...
Nothing dangerous, I would hope.
Okay, guys, let's move you out
Without
here.
doubt.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Doesn't look like it's detecting as magical. I mean, trapped. And I'm not seeing any lock on it. Nope. Tattered parchment.
How long do you intend to crack your whip on my back?
You just cast a spell. Get over it. Darts of wounding. This fragment of an ancient and tattered scroll is inscribed with ornate calligraphy, which reads, "Let the bell be rung forth a second time in honor of the Holy One, as his name shall forever ring across the lands. Let the ritual candle be lit in honor of the Holy One, as his name shall forever be a glowing beacon to the faithful." Is this going to be another Almanator thing? A manual. History of Kalimshan, which I do have. Cormier I have. Dombroth I have. Durpar and Var I do not have. Once I've confirmed I have everything, then I'm going to go read through them all. Handwritten Note. Elminster's Ecology's Appendix 3A. History of Shadowdale 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That should complete us on History of Shadowdale. Which is pretty good. Let me go
Quickly
grab
and
everything.
precisely.
Alright, so what do we get? Handwritten note. This brief note is written in wild, looping, haphazard script. The words seem to be almost nonsensical babblings. Short, medium squares make big muscles. Lum. What is Lum doing here? This fragment of an ancient and tattered scroll is inscribed with ornate calligraphy which reads, "And the sacred book shall be placed open upon the altar. Let the consecrated wisdom of the holy word bless the faithful. Let the bell ring forth a final time in joyous celebration of his name. Praised and triumphant to eternity's end. The ritual is complete." Is this a holy book? Probably not. Elminster's Ecology's Appendix 3A. This time-worn tome is written by the sage Elminster and apparently part of a much larger body of work containing detailed studies of most of the strange creatures from around Faerun. Also has a few new deities, which are only published there. The appendix seems to refer to newly discovered variations on normal breeds of creatures. Of particular interest, dense puddings, a relative of the slimes and molds. This pudding is relatively normal, except when exposed to electricity or fire. When this occurs, it splits into new puddings and can therefore be very dangerous. Okay, I will just not do that. Fire trolls, a new form of troll thought to have been created by sorceress fire giants for use as servants and guards. They are similar to regular trolls in most respects, except for the lava temperature skin and burning touch. Once they are defeated, they can only be permanently killed by cold or acid. Fission slime, an offshoot of the slimes and molds. This particular slime will split into new and independent creatures when hit. It is vulnerable to fire, which will kill it permanently. I don't know that fission slime is a second edition thing. Dense pudding fire trolls are, although I don't recall anything about sorceress fire giants in that. Magic golems. This rare type of golem is formed from pure magical energy and is completely immune to spellcraft, as well as enchanted weapons. To my knowledge, only weapons without enchantments have any effect on this creature. That might be a problem. Marlis. While this is apparently a legitimate form of demon, it is one that only an exceptional few have encountered and survived. I mean, other than in Pools of Darkness and... Was that in Icewind Dale? Yeah, I think it was in Icewind Dale, yeah. The Marlith is a six-armed demon with a human female front half and the back half of a snake. I would kind of go with top and bottom, but okay. She's, like, front and back, I assume, like, front to literally mean the front torso, legs, face, and the back to be the back of your head, your back, behind your knees, that kind of thing. But whatever. It's just an odd way of putting it. She is incredibly quick and deadly, and on top of her martial prowess with 6 swords, she casts spells as well. Fighters would beware. In addition to being immune to normal weapons and minor enchantments, this demon also likes to cast protection from magical weapons, which must be dispelled if a fighter is to have any chance with his armaments. Oh, goody. Golem Manual. This amazing tome contains theoretical musings on the construction and control of golems. It also explains how to use the manual to temporarily conjure a servant of assembled flesh, which will obey the creator without question. One must have a minimum intelligence of 16 to understand the contents. Summons a flesh golem for 1 turn. That is basically just Aerie and Elmandretta. Probably because of class reasons, right? Yeah, not usable by clerics or druids. Although, does anyone else even have high enough intelligence? Yeah, Baconia does. Alright. Okay, well, that's actually kind of neat. It's weird, but neat. Anyway, we'll go ahead and call it an episode. When we come back next time, I think we will continue to explore Watcher's Keep. I wasn't intending on doing this, but it was just kind of a... You know, I haven't actually been there. Let's go there and see what it is. I think I will head out and... Actually, now that I think about it, if I need weapons for the magic golem, I may just stick with the throwing axes and the throwing knives. You know, non-magical weapons. I don't think I have any others right now. I mean, why would I, right? I don't even have magical arrows. Yeah. Alright. It'll be interesting if we encounter one, which I assume the only reason to put that information in here is that we're going to encounter all of those here. Good times. See you next time, everyone.